Alright, welcome back guys. Once your first time here, I'm Vision here, Born Entertainment, because in our video, today we got some big news regarding the Power Rangers reboot series. Now, Power Rangers Summer Instant. Don't forget to hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon. There's more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So, like I said, we got some big news regarding the Power Rangers reboot series in regards to two people who have, I don't know if you'd say signed on, but at least in some capacity joined the project. Now, we got one guy, Mark Simon, who is signed on as the storyboard artist for the series. And we have an actress, I am not going to try to pronounce her name because I would probably butcher it. But there is a woman who has also been hired or brought on to be the costume designer. Now, at the time of this recording, her name is no longer up on IMDb. This is where this news first dropped, IMDb. That's also kind of why I didn't try to pronounce her name, because as of late, it kind of has been removed at the time of filming this. Maybe it goes back up. But at the time of filming this, she is no longer there. I don't always take that as a yes or no, because, it can go either way. IMDb, you could be some random dude with an account and edit things. So I don't believe it 100%, but just trusted industry insiders like Jinsaku has reported on it, but has not updated any news as of the time of this recording. Legacy of Nerd reported on it. I always go 50-50 on them. But, at this time, she is no longer on IMDb. I'm not taking that as she's 100% no longer on the project. I just would kind of be wary of if this is real news. Now, as for her, I'm going to talk about her first, is that she has been brought on as the costume designer. Now, her work in costume design history is in the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action series, where she did the costumes for that show. Well, as I am a fan of Avatar, the show was very much mid, if not lower, in my opinion. But the costumes, minus Yue's wig, were really good. They really did a knockout job, like 10 out of 10 on the costumes for Avatar. Again, minus Yue's wig. They did a solid job there. So, if she's being brought on for costume design, that is definitely a good sign. She also did the costume designs for season 5 of The 100, another show I used to watch. That's really cool and exciting. She did a great job on Octavia's Blood Reina suits, her outfit throughout season 5, along with some of the other outfits and stuff that they had going on there. So, from what I've seen in costume design for her, if she is indeed on this project, I'm good with that. I think that'd be a great job. We don't know if they're adapting MMPR suits or not, so maybe they're going to be all original Ranger suits, or, maybe they're going to be MMPR inspired. We do not know yet. If they are original suits, given her history right now, I can assume at this point that they will be at least better than Cosmic Fury. And I would assume that they were going to be on kind of the same par as regular PR suits, if not better. Now, the other piece of information we have is that Mark Simon has been brought on to be the storyboard artist for the PR reboot series. Now, he is known for his recent work on the Walking Dead universe. He's done multiple episodes in different shows in that universe of The Walking Dead. I am a big Walking Dead fan. Kind of gotten Walking Dead fatigue in the past few years, so I haven't been really keeping up to it. But he has done the storyboard for pretty much every one of their shows that they have done. I think except for the Daryl Dixon one, I don't think he's done any storyboard for that one. But other than that, he's pretty much done storyboards for all the Walking Dead TV shows. He's also been on work such as the Dexter revival shows that have been coming out within the past few years. And the one thing everybody's talking about is that he has done 2 episodes of Stranger Things. And that's the big headline that I've seen everybody talking about, is like, oh my god, this guy was on Stranger Things. This is so amazing. I hate to break this to you. And again, this isn't me saying he's a bad storyboard artist, but I'm just saying, like, the guy only worked on 2 episodes for Stranger Things. Like, stop throwing that in the headline. I feel like it's very misleading to people. It's just, I feel like it's just trying to put his name out there and be like, look, we got this guy who's a part of this big fan favorite franchise that just was on. Meanwhile, he only did 2 episodes. Again, this is no hate towards the guy, but I feel like it's very misleading when the guy's only done 2 episodes. But being connection to both The Walking Dead and the Dexter franchises makes me have hope that it is going to be done in a good way. And it also makes me think that they are definitely going to take it in a more PG-13 mature audience way, since both of those shows, except for especially The Walking Dead, lean into that PG-13 realm. Dexter goes a little bit more higher than that. I'm sure they're going to lower that down and probably make it Walking Dead-esque kind of aesthetic. The storyboard artist Mark Simon has also been working with the showrunners doing Percy Jackson, who are also now doing the PR reboot series. So that's no shocker there to me. Like, I would definitely keep an eye out for anybody who works on Percy Jackson to keep an eye out to see if they end up working on this project too. A lot of times, if a showrunner or actor or whoever has worked on a show or movie, a lot of times the same people that they've worked on that show or movie join them on this new project that they're starting on. So anybody involved in Percy Jackson, I would highly recommend keeping an eye out to see if they end up joining the PR project. Because, like I said, a lot of the times these people go together. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some news regarding writers being connected to Percy Jackson. So this is exciting news. Costume designer, okay, whether that's true or not, okay, but storyboard artist definitely gives me a lot more hope, especially given his history. A weird one that I found when I was, doing my research on this guy is he did work on Dragon Tales for all my fellow 90s kids there. That was a weird one. I'm sure he's not going to be incorporated in that. Given that his recent works include The Walking Dead, Dexter, and Percy Jackson, I'm going to assume he's going to be taking more inspiration from there. But I just thought that was a kind of interesting piece of information. But yeah, he's joined on. Given the fact that he's the storyboard artist, I would imagine that they're getting close to starting to work on scripts for episodes. A lot of the times these guys come in, start throwing some ideas around, start getting things going. And once the storyboard is done, then writing goes on. So if this guy's being called in now, I would expect in the coming weeks or maybe month or two to start hearing news regarding scripts and them writing episodes. So I definitely think we could hear that. Definitely keep an eye out for the writers that have worked on Percy Jackson. They could be joining the series as well, or project. But yeah, that's the big news regarding the Power Rangers Reboot series. As always, if I don't give big thumbs up and share, don't forget to hit subscribe down below. Hit that bell icon. There's more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. And you go follow me on Twitch about Section 92 channel. As always, I'm Vision here, Boy Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.